Okay, hello everyone. My name is Caterina Tabaglione and I am a quantum system engineer at QuiX. And today in this speech presentation, I'd like to introduce you to our plug-and-play photonics solutions for quantum applications. Let me just start with a brief introduction about QuiX. Who is QuiX? Well, QuiX is a spin-off company of the University of Twente based in the Netherlands. We were founded at the very beginning of 2019, and since then we have grown to an amazing team of 9 people. During this presentation, I'd like to discuss 3 main topics: our technology, our products, and what QuiX can do for you. So our technology is based on silicon nitride waveguides. And thanks to this material platform, we can achieve very low propagation losses, down to 0.1 dB per centimeter, but also low coupling losses that can be brought down to 0.5 dB per facet. This low loss means scalability for us. And this means that we can achieve larger and larger peaks for increasingly complex quantum applications. Another very important property of the material platform that we work with is its wide transparency window that goes from the visible up to the infrared. And this latter property translates into the fact that our peaks are good for all quantums, meaning that we can interface them all with all common single photon sources, from the commercially available quantum dots devices, as from Spiral Quantum and Candela, to the probably most commonly used in academia, parametric downconverted sources. Now, thanks to these properties, we can offer you our products. Our main product right now is our plug-and-play quantum photonic processor. If you don't know exactly what a quantum photonic processor is, don't worry. Just think about it as the processing unit of a computer that works with quantum light. You have your input quantum light. This is manipulated and processed by the quantum photonic processor, and then you get out an output quantum light. And if I have to sketch you the typical setup where you can find a quantum photonic processor in, then I can show you this graph. Your input quantum light is generated by a bunch of single photon sources here on the left, and your output quantum light is detected by a bunch of single photon detectors. Then you have the processor in the middle, in between. Now, it turns out that quantum photonic processor is actually something very well known in photonics, that it's namely a linear optical interferometer. So this is your optical quantum computational machine, right? But where do you actually input your commands to this computing device? Well, you do that from a standard laptop that controls the processor. And actually what it does, it controls and sets all the nodes of your interferometer. Now, sources and detectors are already commercially available with very good specs. Now, thanks to our technology, the processor is also available. And this is in fact what we can offer you, our plug-and-play quantum photonic processor, where you have the interferometer surrounded by all this peripheral control system, and what we can offer is also the dedicated control software. And the idea is that by this dedicated control software, you can input and program different problems and solve them by just reconfiguring the processor on different settings. And with these systems, we have recently demonstrated the world's largest quantum photonic processor showing high fidelity quantum information processing. And here you see a summary of the results that we have obtained. But a plug-and-play quantum photonic processor is not the only thing that we can offer you. We can offer you also customized solutions. For example, the underlying waveguide structure that controls your ion qubits, or on-chip single photon sources. Because we have in-house all the building blocks belonging to our silicon nitride platform. And if you want to know more, you can read our white papers on our website. And this brings me to what QuiX can do for you. Well, in terms of processor, we can get better and get bigger. We want to increase the size of our processors to enable increasingly complex quantum computation. We want to extend our dedicated control software with more features, and we want to achieve top hardware requirement for really perfect, very high fidelity operations. You can access all of these in many different ways. If you're more into quantum computation, you might want to acquire directly our processor, but we are also very, very interested in developing use cases with you for your own applications. And last but not least, we can really tailor and make it just for you a quantum peak that satisfies all your dreams. And with this, I would like to thank you for your attention. Please get in contact with us if you're interested or if you have any questions, and you can write us at info@quix.net. Thank you very much for your attention.